Hi guys, welcome. This is the presentation of Group 2. We're going to discuss about accrued income and accrued expense. Are you ready guys? Let's get started. So, what is accrued income? Deferred income is in accrual accounting money received for goods or services which has not yet been earned. According to the revenue recognition principle, it is recorded as a liability until delivery is made, at which time it is converted into revenue. So guys, this is the explanation of accrued income. What does accrued income mean? Accrued income is money that's been earned but has yet to be received, mutual funds and other pooled assets that accumulate income over a period of time but only pay shareholders once a year are by definition accruing their income. So guys, accrued income an asset or expense? Accrued income is an asset. Accrued income is a current asset and would sit on the balance sheet under trades receivables. What is the entry for accrued income? The journal entry to record accrued income is the accrued income account current appears on the asset side of the balance sheet. While preparing the trading and profit and loss account current, we need to add the amount of accrued income to that particular income. Is accrued income credit or debit? When accrued revenue is first recorded, the amount is recognized on the income statement through a credit to revenue. An associated accrued revenue account on the company's balance sheet is debited by the same amount in the form of accounts receivable. So guys, what type of account is accrued income? Accrued income is accrued receivables account. Accrued income is usually listed in the current asset sections of the balance sheets in an accrued receivables account. So guys, is accrued income profit and loss? Okay guys, so here is the explanation. Under the accrual concept of accounting, income is recognized when goods or services have been sold, whether the amount has been received or not. Since it is income, it is credited to the profit and loss account, and since the amount is due to the enterprise, it is shown as a current asset in the balance sheet. Okay guys, so now let's move on to our next topic. Our next topic is all about accrued expense. So, what is accrued expense? An accrued expense, also known as an accrued liability, is an accounting term that refers to an expense that is recognized on the books before it has been paid. So guys, here are some of the examples of accrued expense. Salaries, rent, and interest are common accrued expenses that companies owe. Accounts payable, on the other hand, are owed to creditors, including suppliers for goods and services purchased on credit. Occurrence. Accrued expenses tends to be regular occurrences, such as rent and interest payments on loans. So guys, how are accrued expenses accounted for? Accrued expense, also known as an accrued liability, is an accounting term that refers to an expense that is recognized on the books before it has been paid. The expense is recorded in the accounting period in which it is incurred. Since accrued expenses represent a company's obligation to make future cash payments, they are shown in the company's balance sheets as current liabilities. So guys, the short explanation for this are accrued expenses are current liabilities or the obligations of the company. So guys, what is an accrued expense in accounting? Accrued expenses are those incurred for which there is no invoice or other documentation. They are classified as current liabilities, meaning they have to be paid within a current 12-month period and appear on a company's balance sheet. So guys, is accrued expense an asset? The answer is no. Why? While accrued expenses represents liabilities, prepaid expenses are recognized as asset on the balance sheet. So guys, is accrued expense an income? The answer is no. Accrued expenses are recorded as liabilities on the balance sheet. Accrued interest is recorded either as an expense or as a revenue on the income statement. It depends on whether the interest is being paid or received. Is accrued expenses a debt? Yes guys, accrued expenses are considered to be a short-term debt. even though this debt is still not legally tangible since no invoice has been produced. It still constitutes a liability and is accounted for at the end of the year, even if it has not yet given rise to an outflow of money. So guys, is accrued expense a credit or debit? An accrued expense is a credit when you first incur the expense and plan to pay for it in a future accounting period. So guys, is rent an accrued expense? Accrued rent expense is the amount of rent cost that has been incurred by a renter during a reporting period, but not yet paid to the landlord. In practice, this amount is small to non-existent, since landlords typically insist on rent being paid in advance. So guys, the short explanation for this is rent is an accrued expense because rent is also an obligation of the company. So guys, that's all for our topic. I hope you have knowledge about accrued income and accrued expense. That's all. Thank you for watching.